What's blazing the sports, guys? We are here live, guys. Just got off work. I know it's been a little bit since I did the video, guys, but we are here right now, and we have Garcia versus SHAWN. The time for waiting is over. The moment is now. Guys, this is T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. Do me a favor as you come in, please. Smash that like button and hit that thumbs up, guys. And there's also a notification bell, so when I get boy T-Dub is cooking something up again, you will get that notification right to you. Guys, is that going to happen to SHAWN Porter? Is that going to happen to SHAWN Porter? Is that going to happen to Danny Garcia? The pressure, the power, the combinations, the no-look left hook behind the back. How do you do? Every hook that Danny Garcia throws comes out like it. How do you do? How do you do?
Porter has
something like that. But let me make sure YouTube is broken. All right, guys. It is. And here's the thing, guys. We got a little bit of like I told you. T-Dub has been slacking once again. And guys, in the house, Mike Biggs Boston, what's going on, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Let me go and throw some respect in your name real quick. Hey, what's going on, my dude? Hey, you're just in time, bringing this fresh like that. And what I'm gonna do, man, I'm gonna get some thoughts on this fight, broke down the keys to victory, what will, what might not happen in this fight. And Princess X, guys, Mike Biggs, you don't know Princess X, she is the official princess of
for the fight. Porter's got to get inside. When he gets inside, he's got to work.
Princess and Mike, you got a really good fight. Danny Garcia is actually more of a relaxed type of fighter. I mean, yes, he will counter punch in there.
Definitely a smart move for Team Porter to bring Shane Mosey into camp, but Adrian Broner's having a much better round.
Aggression should have been his middle name. It should have been SHAWN Aggressive Porter. That's what his name should have been. Even when you watch his highlights of SHAWN Porter, the black guy right there in the blue shorts. In the blue shorts. And Danny Garcia is the one that just landed that punch right there.
Here in the sixth.
Danny Garcia, even though he's actually still hasn't filled up any really big seven. When you hear from Keith one time 30 says Danny Garcia loads up on those shots, and guys, to be honest, this guy like Keith Thurman, maybe loading up on these shots might not be the best idea, or at least you should have adjusted to a plan B. I never saw Danny Garcia adjust to a plan B against Keith Thurman, but to be honest, loading up those shots against SHAWN Porter might not be a dumb idea.
Porter's got to get inside.
And the
when he gets
reason
inside,
I say
he's got to
is
work.
he can catch SHAWN Porter coming in. Right? When SHAWN Porter decides to come in, he's coming. He don't care he don't care counter punches. He is coming in, jabbing, hooking, like he would throw 3 or 4 hooks just to get close to me. You know, he would do whatever he can. And if Danny Garcia could load up on the shots and catch him coming in, and Princess X said the music is louder than you. Oh, let me turn it down. Hold on. Thank you for that.
And Porter
there we go.
Has come out strong.
That's what I'm talking about. So that's why I said Princess X is coming and get the boy straight when I'm all big. Alright. So SHAWN Porter, a very aggressive fighter. And when people ask me time after time, who I think is going to win this fight, right? I'm just giving it to you like, listen,
like that.
Just looking at each one of these guys' style, how to favor SHAWN Porter to me is up to Danny Garcia to show me how he's going to adjust. Because it's not one of those that you look at Terrence Crawford and you look at Earl Spence Jr. and you're like, man, you really don't know, because you can see where each fighter can win it. Terrence Crawford definitely going to touch Earl Spence, and when Earl Spence touched Terrence Crawford, how would he react? Not that case, because I think both fighters have a pretty good chance. Danny Garcia chopped down. Keep one time Thurman, hit him more than one time, and he kept coming. SHAWN Porter, every time SHAWN Porter rushes in, each shot, I remember when Keith Thurman hit him with a nice shot, he just took it and kept coming, you know, because he just want to get there. When you look at the styles of these two fighters,
come out strong.
And I kind of agree, right, with what Keith Thurman said when he said that I don't see SHAWN Porter knocking out Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia knocking out SHAWN Porter. in the best way to do that, is I will be looking at Shawn Porter to do one of those double dutches. He does this right, and he's bouncing back and forth. And after that, he's going to jump in and try to be all over top of it. I think Danny Garcia really needs to look at him, man. I mean, and step in with the mean right hand, or maybe even the best check hook he ever threw in his life.
Got to get inside. When he gets inside, he's got to work.
It's still overshadowed with auto. Hold on, guys. That is horrible. Oh! Guys, I think I turned the wrong one down that time. Tell me, can you hear me now? Let me know. I made some adjustments. I hope it's the right one. Because the first time, I believe I turned the wrong audio down. And then when I went back, I'm like, damn, this shit is loud. You know, I couldn't hear it. Well, I can hear it through my laptop, but it's very low. I'm like, God, this is loud. She said, I can hear you. Yo, Charles in the house. Thank you, guys. Man, God, this is crazy. I've probably been just talking like crazy, and you guys didn't get it. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it since you guys can hear me now. This is up for Danny Garcia to actually, he has to prove to me that he can win this fight, because it favors Shawn Porter. You know, don't get me wrong. If you see right here, man, I'm showing Danny Garcia, and people say that Danny Garcia is sloppy. I don't believe he's sloppy, man. Even when you see the shots he's landing right here, I think sometimes he throws his hooks wider sometimes, but a lot of those is meant to get around your guard or meant to throw your timing off. Because when you are a fighter, right, and you used to somebody throwing like a really 1-2 sharp three, you can catch or whatever. But when they 1-2 and they throw that three a little bit more loopy, and by the time you think it should be there and it's not, and you come back and it's wow, you know. But just look at it, man. I mean, these shots are pretty precise, man. Now, I would say that hook was a little wild, but you see his focus and his timing, and he's on target. Thank you guys for coming in and say you good now. That is horrible. Sorry, guys. I always want to jump off and be right at it, but, you know, your boy T-Dub, I was rushing in from work, literally just got in from work and turned the laptop on, put a thumbnail up, and you know how it is. We go live, baby. Let's go. So, who's going home with that L, man? Who's going to lose? And I've been hearing people talk about, you know, Shawn Porter may retire. To me, guys, it's stupid. You know, 1 or 2 losses on your record should not make you retire. Now, if you're losing to guys that are journeymans, you know, or, you know, cab drivers, Uber drivers by daytime, boxer by night, you're losing to these type of guys that got 10 losses, 15 losses, and I understand retiring. But if you're losing to somebody like Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia, I don't believe it's something that you should retire from. Maybe go back to the drawing board and try to critique what you need to do to get to that next level. But retirement, honestly, if they even think about retirement right now in that Shawn Porter camp, that is horrible thinking. I don't care if it's his dad. I don't care if it's Shawn Porter. That is horrible thinking right there. And if I hear Shawn Porter say anything about retiring, I am going to immediately change my thing and go with Danny Garcia, because Danny Garcia is talking with confidence. Everybody else can say Danny Garcia going to lose. Even T-Dub says it favors Shawn Porter to win. Favors. It could be a good fight, but it favors Shawn Porter to win. Princess X says, why did it look like the one had a skirt on? I never seen that before. You're talking about Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is a, how do you say it? He would be like the class clown in boxing. You know, the guy that does a lot to get attention, the guy that markets himself, the guy that, you know, he calls himself the can man. Anybody can get it. You know, Adrian a problem. So, you know, he just, you know, he's flashy. He's pretty flashy. Even when you see there, he actually lost that fight, but you can even tell then he's kind of be more like a flashy, you know, type of boxer. So that's who was wearing the, you know, I don't know what you call them, man, the ruffles. You know, he got like basically some like biker shorts up under it or whatever they are, and the little shingy things hanging down. But the guy that's fighting right there is Danny Garcia. That's Danny Garcia landing that big left hook. And the thing is, man, can Danny hurt Shawn Porter? And that's the thing that I don't know, man. You know what? Honestly, I would say this. If he doesn't catch Shawn Porter coming in, I don't see him stopping Shawn Porter, because even when Shawn Porter losses to Keith Thurman and he lost to Kell Brook, they didn't stop him. You know, they actually, you know, they both had to box him. Kell Brook done an amazing job using that jab, throwing that right hand, and then when he needed to, tying Shawn Porter up. And honestly, I don't even know if Danny Garcia knows how to tie up like that, but he needs to practice something, because Shawn Porter, once he gets in, he is practicing, you know, breaking loose, throwing the big shots, throwing the elbows behind it. The head might come up behind it, and just make it stupid rough. You know, you had Devin Alexander complain about headbutts with Shawn Porter. He had a cut of his eye. Adrian Broner, I think he may be complaining about headbutts. Andre Berto, I believe, complained about headbutts. So you have a lot of people that say Shawn Porter, you know, leads with his head, leads with his elbows, and he has a, you know, some people say a little bit of a rough tactic of boxing. Now, Danny gonna have to deal with that, man. Danny's going to have to deal with that. And like I said, man, when it comes to keys to victory, my key to victory for Shawn Porter is keep doing what you're doing. I think the stylistically, it favors him. Keep doing what you're doing. Put that pressure on him. See if it busted Danny Garcia pipes. Put the pressure on him. Now, I have to give more advice to Danny Garcia. One, Shawn Porter's trying to time you coming in. The best way to disrupt timing is by using a jab. That's the best, and not one jab, because if you use one jab, he's going to look to come in after that one jab. As soon as he see you throwing one jab, he's going to wait for that one, and he's going to be all on top of you like flies on shit, just trying to make it ugly for you. You know, like a girl I slept with years ago. God damn, she was ugly. Woo, flashbacks. Fuck. And he needs to, like, honestly use it 2 or 3 jabs and move it. Never really set his feet. Never get to where he's in a point to where his feet is set and he's just kind of standing there boxing. Danny Garcia cannot set his feet at all. He needs to be always either circling left, circling right, and at a moment's notice, he needs to be able to react to whatever Shawn Porter do. If we see Shawn Porter jumping in, he needs to be able to move and be always flinching. See, a lot of people, you know, in the hood, when it was coming to, like, when I was growing up, not boxing, though, if somebody flinch at you and you flinch back, it's like, oh, you scared, you scared. So what am I not supposed to do? Flinch when somebody about to punch me? Oh, yeah, and then what if you throw a real punch? Now I'm just knocked out. So I went from scared to being knocked out. Listen, in boxing, flinching is your best friend. Flinching is reaction. You know what I'm saying? It gets you out the way. It calls you to move. It calls you to duck. Somebody asks you about jumping at you and you flinch. Don't worry about it. How about next time you flinch and then come back with a right hand and then knock them down and say, what'd you do that for? What do you mean it's a reaction? You flinched at me, I punch, you know? Princess X says, oh, that makes more sense than LOL. Yeah. So, it's going to be a good fight, man. You know, it's going to be a good fight. You know, and one thing about this that both of these guys are trained by their fathers. Listen, even though their style is so different, they have a lot of similarities. Both of them are trained by their fathers. Both of them fathers talk more shit than they do. Danny Garcia really don't talk shit. Shawn Porter just started talking shit. You know, and I'm pretty sure his father probably convinced him to do that because it don't sound natural for him. And both of their fathers do more of a hype job than they do, but they both trained by their fathers. And here's the thing, man. One of them has to go. One of them has to go. One of them fathers is going to have to sit down. Now, a lot of people going against Danny Garcia because of what his father done. You know, Angel Garcia. You know, Angel Garcia has had some controversial things, you know, about when his son was fighting African-American fighters. Talking about their hair, using the N-word, you know. And when you're speaking of that, man, you know, like, I have never been a person that's been cool with, you know, I've never been cool with somebody, you know, like honestly, I don't even care if it's Mexican, Puerto Rican, or whoever. I haven't really been cool with other people saying, you know, nigga to, you know, that's not black to another black person. That's just me personally, you know. But I know in some hoods, they cool with it. You know, they cool with it, like, you know, but I understand, you know, for each his own, but, you know, like, you know, you gotta make sure that's not said around everyone else. If whoever you're saying it with is cool with it, then you might want to say it in that little circle you at. Because if you go outside of the circle into some blocks, you know what I'm saying? Like imagine if Angel was in the south side of Chicago when he yelled at. You know, a lot of them might not have been as cool with it. But either way, hold on. This better not be freezing up on me. Hold up. Says it's still working okay. But why is this freezing up? Still streaming. You know what? What is this? I'm finna click. Hey guys, I'm finna click to stop streaming and start it right back to see if they give me. Hold on. All right, let's see if they do. All right, just stopped and started. Come on, give me some good. Come on, give me something. Can I go live? All right, I'm good now. Man, that was crazy, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. It looks like it froze up on my end for a little bit. Here we go. And Mike Biggs, guys, shout out to Mike Biggs Boxing. Check him out, man. This guy talks a really good boxing game as well. See, both of them got washed by Keith Thurman. Yeah, hey, you know, and that's the one thing about Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman was like, you know, I'm going to be two daddy's boys. He called them daddy's boys, you know. And it's funny enough, he beat both of them, and both of them are trained by their daddy. But who do you guys pick? Mike Biggs, who would you? Oh, is this freezing up again on me? Okay, I think I'm good. Let me do this. Mike Biggs, who are you going with? Do you think Danny Garcia can pull it off, or do you go with Shawn Porter? And like I said, man, Shawn Porter is 100 miles an hour. Danny Garcia is 50 miles an hour. Danny Garcia tends to stay around a moderate pace, while Shawn Porter is balls to the walls. Now, that can work in Shawn Porter's favor if he just works harder than Danny Garcia. But like I said again, man, if Danny Garcia can catch him coming in, and Shawn Porter's going to come in, and Shawn Porter's going to come in. And honestly, you know what I was trying to do, man? You know, I was trying to catch Shawn Porter with a mean right uppercut coming in and let him fall into it, or catch him with a big left hook. I would throw more than one punch. You know, like honestly, if it's a hook, I mean uppercut, I throw one big right uppercut, you know, I roll out the way. If I'm throwing a left hook, if I was Danny, go ahead and load up on it, because Shawn Porter, you know, his defense is not as great. That's why he used that pressure tactics. His defense is not superb. When he comes in like that, he's looking to try to make you miss your first punch. So if I see Shawn Porter coming in, I may even feint a right and then come with a big left hook, and then throw a right hand down the pipe. Boom! But guys, I'm going to come back live. It's 5:05 my time. I got to be at the gym 5:30. I got to teach a class, and also, you know, I got to get my ab game back right, guys. You know, I've been eating a lot of Thai food, Chinese food, and some ribs. And that did not do a body good. But I will be back. T-Dub was Blazing the Sports. We are here. Matter of fact, we are here live. Shout out to Princess, ex-Princess of What's Blazing the Sports. Mike Big Boxing was in the house. Charles showed up in the house. Let's get it.